Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey, everybody, here with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be doing something new on the channel, starting a whole new thing. And it is called Mikey J Counts Them Down. And what I'm going to be doing is taking the top 20 iiRcade games on the official store, and we are going to be counting them down and find out what is the number one game in iiRcade land. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any other videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content and you want to support the channel further, head over on to Mikey J Productions, my main channel. Become a member. We got a great community that we're growing here. So definitely go and check that out. And we'll be getting into Mikey J Counts Them Down, the top 20 iiRcade countdown list, after my intro coming in now.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
America! Demand your...
JP!
I want
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
I want my...
MJP!
Call your cable company and say I want my...
MJP! Welcome everybody to Mikey J Counts Them Down, and in this show we are going to take a look at the top 20 games on the iiRcade and come up with a definitive answer on what the number one game in all iiRcade land is. So get ready, buckle up, and we're going to get into it, just like the old days when we used to have these kind of shows on the radio or even back on MTV style. So let's find out what the number one game in all of iiRcade land is. Through all the top 20 games, and we're also going to be looking at some of the few undiscovered or deserving games that maybe aren't quite in the top 20, but we're going to be rooting for and pushing them and see if we can get them up into the top 20 countdown for future episodes. So yeah, everybody sit back and enjoy the iiRcade top 20 countdown as Mikey J counts them down. And at number 20, we got Elevator Action. This Taito released game is a great old school kind of arcade action type game. Go up and down through the elevators and shoot the bad guys, and it's just a good fun game. And yeah, comes in at number 20, Elevator Action. And then at number 19, we have Donut Dodo, and this is the new modern title that is retro influenced or retro inspired, and it is actually the second newest member of our top 20 countdown, which we have one other new rising sensation that we'll be talking about later on in the show. But yeah, let's not bypass Donut Dodo. Came out back in May and is already made to the top 20 countdown here on the iiRcade. And at number 18, we have Windjammers. And yeah, this is the great old school Neo Geo, disc toss game that everybody loves and loves to compete against. And with the online aspect of this game, it makes it no surprise that we're seeing Windjammers here in the top 20 countdown. And at number 17, we have Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. And this game is a .emu release, and this game is part of the Wonder Boy series. And this one you can play in both modern and retro modes, which is really cool. And it's just a great platforming style game, and it is old school and modern at the same time, and that's why it fits in great on the iiRcade. So no surprise, it makes the top 20 countdown. And at number 16, Best Bout Boxing. And this is actually the top quote-unquote fighting game right now on the iiRcade. even though it is in the considered to be sports category officially by the good folks over at iiRcade, but it also has the fighting aspect. And so yeah, that's best bout boxing, and no surprise to see it up here into the top 20. And at number 15, we got Space Invaders. And yup, folks, this is the newest game to make our top 20 countdown. It was just recently released for the iiRcade, and it has been a rising star, a rising sensation on the charts. And this is definitely one we're going to be keeping our eye on for future episodes of Mikey J Counts Them Down, because I expect we'll see Space Invaders continue to rise up the charts. And at number 14, we're looking at Double Dragon 2, the sequel to the free pack-in game Double Dragon, the all-time beat-em-up classic. And this is the sequel that is almost as good as the original. I myself love it, and a lot of people do as well. And so it's no surprise to see Double Dragon 2 make the top 20 countdown. And at number 13, we're looking at Rastan, the first game in the Rastan trilogy, where you can get all three of them here on the iiRcade. And this one is a little bit more of a platforming style, not quite a beat 'em up that Rastan 3 is, but nonetheless, this is the top contender for the Rastan series here on the top 20 countdown. So there it is, Rastan. And at number 12, we're looking at RType, the classic side-scrolling shmup. And this game is just such an all-time arcade classic that I'm not surprised whatsoever to see it make the top 20 countdown. So I'm just going to be quiet and let's just watch some quick gameplay of RType. And at number 11, we got Kung Fu Master. Yes, this classic arcade action, kind of precursor to the beat 'em up genre, if you will. It has a lot going for it. It's got a pretty hardcore fan base here on the iiRcade, so I'm not surprised to see Kung Fu Master make it into the top 20 countdown. And at number 10, we have Stadium Hero 96. And this really is a top quality, great sports game here on the iiRcade. It's a fantastic baseball game especially. And so it is no surprise to me to see Stadium Hero 96 coming in so high here on the iiRcade top 20 countdown. I believe this makes it the number one sports game on the iiRcade. And at number 9, Dead Effect 2. People ask, how do first-person shooters translate over to the iiRcade? Well, the people have spoken, and Dead Effect 2 being the only first-person shooter on the iiRcade, it is coming in really high here on the countdown. And so, if you're hesitant to give it a try, clearly you're in the minority of iiRcade owners, because, like I said, this game is definitely up there on the top 20 countdown. And at number 8, we have Mayhem Brawler. And this is the newest beat 'em up game on the iiRcade as far as when it was actually released in real world time, not just for the iiRcade system. So it's a modern beat 'em up, and it's got a lot of fun features, and just this modern style of beat 'em ups, it really translates over fantastically to the iiRcade system. So I am not surprised at all to see Mayhem Brawler here in the top 20 countdown. And at number 7,
Dragon's Lair, Time Warp.
Kidnapped? Oh, Daddy! Idiots!
Spirited away to a wrinkle in time by the evil wizard Mordroc, Daphne will be forced to marry the wicked Mordroc unless Dirk can save her.
My Daphne kidnapped! Mommy's gone!
The Time Warp.
Dragon's Lair 2. And at number 6, we have Oddmark. And this new platforming style game where you run around as a little Viking dude, it really has a lot going for it. I myself enjoy this game and do highly recommend it. And I was actually quite surprised to see Oddmark come in this high on the iiRcade Top 20 Countdown. And here are some games to watch, could be rising challengers for future episodes. And we have Strikers 1945. And this game comes in and ranked at number 30, but it is a great game, a great shmup, and I could see it rising and becoming a potential challenger to the iiRcade Top 20. And at number 52, we have Rastan 3 Warrior Blade, and this is a great beat 'em up. Definitely one of the best on the platform, and I could see this rising up the charts as well. And at number 42, we have Breaker's Revenge. Now, this is considered by most people to be the best fighting game on the iiRcade, so I could see this game potentially rising up the ranks and maybe cracking the top 20 countdown in a future episode, so keep an eye on Breaker's Revenge. And at number 5, we have Dead Cells. And this game is a great modern platforming style game that, almost dungeon crawling at times, that really translates and plays fantastic on the iiRcade, and it is one of the new gold cab skins variants, so definitely not surprised to see Dead Cells make it into the top 5 of the iiRcade Top 20 Countdown. And at number 4, the old school arcade classic Burger Time. And what else can be said about this game? It's just a great classic old school arcade game and one of the best old school arcade games on the iiRcade platform, and its ranking within the top 5 proves that point. So yeah, Burger Time, everyone. Can't go wrong with Burger Time. And at number 3,
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg.
Hold your fire! It's that creep Borg.
Earthlings must surrender to me.
No way, Borg, old buddy.
I've been hit.
By the Infanto Ray.
Earthlings must surrender to me.
and at number 2, we have Renegade GT Riptide, and this game is the best racing game on the iiRcade right now. At least that's the way you people have voted with your wallets, and have decided that Riptide Renegade GP is the number 1 racing game on the iiRcade and the number 2 game on our countdown. And at number 1, no surprise here, the defending champion and the game that seems to take on all challengers on the iiRcade Top 20 and is very rarely dethroned. Let's see how long it can keep this pace up as the number 1 game here on the iiRcade platform, and that is, of course, Retro Mania Wrestling. Fantastic modern wrestling game. So Retro Mania, the number 1 game in all the land. Well, there it is, folks. That is the iiRcade Top 20 Countdown. So stay tuned for future episodes, and we'll look at other games and see if we can get some new rising challengers to the number 1 spot on the iiRcade Top 20. Well, that is my video for you guys today. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Turn it on. Leave it on. America, see the music you want to see.
I want my
MJP.
Alright.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.